Welcome back, everybody. Back to the bench. There's the base. Graphic was done on vinyl cut. I put about 10 coats of clear on it to sort of seal it in, finish it with a matte finish, and it looks pretty cool. I went with the base off center. You can see the whole post off center because I originally thought to put the emblem in the middle with this guy here, but I thought that the base will look better if the ship was farther back, and then I moved the emblem close to the front so you have it sort of prominent. When I think of the base turned out pretty decent. I can't complain. I did have some dust in the paint, which I'm sort of a bit critical of. I left it. I went with the matte finish, so it's hard to tell unless you're under light like this, of course. Even got some dirt underneath the emblem. I have ideas on how to fix that, but maybe on a later model. But the kit is done. Oh, you might saw this saying on the model, no, diabetes has not settled in, just getting ready to fill the windows because the kit is done. And there she is. In all her glory. I got the, this will probably be the last video that I post about this build, but there she is. Couple things. You can see how the lights, the nacelles, you probably see an uneven lighting of the nacelles with the light starting at the back and sort of less to the front. I wanted that effect. I didn't think that it should have been blown out. I wanted to be partial lighting in certain areas. The reason why cameras, when you see it, I sort of want that obscure light coming from the back. And then as you can see here, uh-oh, my base is coming out. My base consists of a RAM phone holder for race cars and a bottle of pre-workout. So she's pretty much done. And what I have to do today, I'm going to show everybody, is how to fill, yes, how to fill all those holes. Something I have not been getting ready, I'm going to put it right there. It's something I have not been looking forward to, but it is a necessary evil of the build, is that after you drill all those holes, you need to fill it. Why do you need to fill it? Number one, a lot of people do, they do their builds with fiber optic light. I did not want to do that. I wanted to, use the microcrystal clear, and this is what I'm using to fill it. Microcrystal clear works really great. It clears, actually cures clear. Technically the canopy glue does the same thing, but I use the canopy glue to fill cracks, as I discussed in a previous video. And that's this guy right here. That's done. Cracks are filled. That goes back into the bin. Microcrystal clear time. Now, I think I mentioned to you that I put it in with a syringe. Here's how I do it. If you just takes a needle off the syringe, which by the way, I ended up trimming the end so that it's straight. I took out the sharp part, if you could see that. So I took off the sharp part, and you have sort of just a hole with an open end. I know that is impossible. There you go. You can see that there is a hole with an open end. I should go classy and say, hey, I'm going to use a sheet of paper, but that doesn't work. Just experimenting with y'all. If you try to draw the glue in through the pinhole, I guarantee you one thing, you will be there forever. So, best way to get it out, remove the needle. So you have the larger opening. Take your bottle of glue. It's already pre-mixed, sort of like a Weird Elmer's. Put the syringe into the glue and draw it up. So I have the syringe in the glue, I draw it up. Yeah, you're gonna get stuff on it. I just shoved it in there, I didn't care. How you go through most of life, I guess. And then clean the tip off. Makes a great video when you're off screen and you have a clean tip. And take the needle, stick it back in, and you're good to go. So, got about 0.6 millimeters of glue in there. It's probably going to be way too much, but it's okay. So, next thing, oh, I took the tip off. Take the protective cap off, and she's ready to go. Let's see. There you go. So glue comes out. What I usually like to do, make sure everybody can see this on the video, I will get right up in there, glue, squirt it in. Get it into the hole. This is not working like I hope to. It's actually a little too much, but let's see what it does. Because this is water soluble, take your napkin. Remember, she's going to dry clear. Everything got in there. You can see it. It looks gluey now, but when it cures, it's going to be exactly how, oh, it's going to be clear. A little, I wouldn't call it opaque, a little not clear. Again, needle in the hole, give it a shot. This needle's a little rambunctious, so we just wipe that clean. But this seems to be working. I don't have to do much, it just sort of comes out on its own. This is a different brand nozzle that I'm used to using. Be nice if I had self-feed. But as you can see, she wipes really clear. You could even, I'm actually probably going to put a coat of matte finish over it also at the end of the day. Again, filling this guy up. Again, necessary evils of this. We wanted to see light. We wanted to drill the holes. We have to fill them back up. This one's a bit painful because of how many holes I do have to fill. A little tap. So that's it. So that is how I fill the holes. Pull the needle back. Diaper wipes again. Best tool I have. I use it a lot. Wipe it clean and you're good to go. And those are going to turn out nice and clear. So I will spare you the pain of filling all those holes, and I will do it myself. So that's the end of this model for the Romulan WarBird. I appreciate everybody who's gone through the videos, who've seen it, seen sort of my tips and tricks and what to do. What's next? Let's look at the, I have not decided yet. I decided I was looking, I saw an A10 at the air show the other day that I want to copy from the state of Michigan. I have an A10 on deck. I also have an Enterprise. I have another, I'll call it Enterprise, that I was thinking of using, and I also have a tank. I have an old English tank somewhere here. This is, there it is. Might just do that to practice a little weathering. So, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do next. I really want to do, I really want to do the Enterprise here with a water layout. I've seen a lot of water layouts on TV and on the internet, and I want to copy one of those. So that might be next. You see my little Hot Wheels collection. All those other things. Those don't get built, although I was thinking about repainting some. It's in a long story. So that's it, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the time. Hope you enjoyed the build. I hope you enjoyed everything gone through. It was a fun build. It took a little bit, unfortunately, because of life. But she's done, or almost. Again, thank you, everybody. Remember, keep on learning. Till next time. See ya.